بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
Amir al-Mu'mineen Salamullah alayhi is the exemplar of perfection. One day a man comes to the second Khalifa. They bring a man to the second Khalifa. The man says to the Khalifa that my mother has disowned me. You know, my mother said, no, I'm not your mother anymore. You're not my son. And she's left me. She threw me away. He said, who's your mother? He said, so and so. So the Khalifa says, bring the mother. They bring the mother. This man claims he's your son. She said, no, I don't have a son. I've never been married. How could he be my son? He said, do you have any witnesses? He says, yes. Go ask my brothers. Where are your brothers? Bring them. 4 brothers. They asked the brothers, is it true? He said, yes, our sister has never been married. She's always been with us in the tribe. She's never been married. This young man is lying. He's making a false claim against our sister. So they take the man. The second Khalifa says, okay, take him, put him in some prison or some place until we investigate those 4 brothers. Now let's ask about them. If they are righteous people, if they are, trustworthy people, khalas, then that's it. Then he's not her son anymore. They take the young man. On their way to put him into the prison or to the place where they can hold him for a few days, they see Amir al-Mu'mineen Salamullahi alayhi. The man, when he sees Amir al-Mu'mineen, he says, Ya Ali, help. He says, what's the matter? He says, this is the matter. And now they're taking me to the cell. Amir al-Mu'mineen Salamullah alayhi looks at them and he says to those guards who are holding on to him, he says, take him back. Take him back to the Khalifa, I'm coming shortly. They take him back to the Khalifa. The Khalifa sees this man back. He says, why did you guys bring him back? I told you to take him to the cell. Why he's back? They said, we saw Ali ibn Abi Talib on our way, and he told us to take him back to you. And we remember, listen to this comment is a very interesting comment. And we remember you saying, whenever Ali ibn Abi Talib tells you to do something in a matter of law that I have made a verdict on, then listen to Ali ibn Abi Talib. Yani if I tell you to do something, Ali alayhi salam comes and tells you, no, don't do it this way. Listen to Ali. Now here is just a side note here. If the second Khalifa knew this, then why didn't he give the Khilafah back to Ali ibn Abi Talib? And subhanallah, sometimes they say the most dangerous love is the love of authority and power. People love money. True. Sometimes war have been ignited because of money. True. People sometimes love women. Wars sometimes have been ignited because of women, if you go in history. People they have desires, but the most dangerous desire is the love of power. Because what establishes dynasties is the love of power. And what destroys dynasties is the love of power. What establishes empires is the love of power. And what destroys empires is the love of power. It's the most dangerous love. Wal-'iyadhu billah. And sometimes it could be power of the house. That's why sometimes you find the power of the house is a struggle. The man wants to struggle the power of the house. Sometimes it's a power of an organization, a community, society. Not necessarily Egypt, the power of Egypt, to have a Pharaoh. The love of power, very dangerous. That's why we have to be very careful when it comes to power. So, going back, we heard you saying that if Ali tells us to do something, we listen to him. So he told us, take him back. We took him. He said, oh, if that is the case, it's a good thing you brought him back. So let's wait for Ali. Indeed, Amir al-Mu'mineen comes back. The second Khalifa says, Ali, how are you going to solve this one? He says, wait. Call the brothers and call the women. They come, all 5 of them. The lady and the 4 brothers. He asks her, lady, is he your son? No. I've never been married. And her brothers attest, yes, she's never been married, she's our sister. He says, okay. She's never been married? No. He's not her son? No. Okay. Do you brothers give me permission to speak to your sister? Yes, go ahead, please. Fadal. Lady, you know me, of course. Ali ibn Abi Talib, how can I not know you? Do you give me permission if I want to marry you to someone? Would you give me the permission to go ahead and marry you to somebody? She says, yes, I give you permission. I have trust in you, and I give you my permission to marry me. Turns to the brothers. Do you guys have a problem if I get her married? No, Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen. That's fine. Great. Bring the young man. They bring the young man. He says, with the power that is given to me, this young man is the husband of this woman, and here is the dowry. The mahar is on me. Khalas, take your wife. Now what do you think happened? The woman then spoke. She said, Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, but I can't marry him. He says, why not? You gave me the power. What's the matter? He's a young man, mashallah. Everything is okay. Your dowry, your mahar is on me. What's the matter now? She said, I can't marry him, Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen. Ya Ali, I can't marry him. Now she cannot call him Amir al-Mu'mineen because the Khalifa is there. And he called himself Amir al-Mu'mineen. So, I can't marry him. What's the matter? So then she's cornered. What can she say? She says, he's my son. So then the second Khalifa looks at Amir al-Mu'mineen, salamullahi alayh, in amazement. So he says, now you want to tell us the truth? She says, okay, I married a very poor man. A very poor man. My brothers were not happy with this marriage. We had this child. My brothers forced me to get a divorce from this husband. And they told me, this young boy, he's not your son. But they told him, I can't let him go, he'll die. So they said, fine, raise him until he's enough to become independent, and then you throw him away. Khalas. Nobody will find out. Nobody will know that you even had a child. Only us. And that's what happened. So I raised him with my brothers. Nobody knows in the whole tribe that we had a child. When he grew older, my brothers told me, throw him away. Khalas. Disown him. And we will help you. So that's what we did, Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen. Imam Ali then said, okay, this solves the problem. So you people go back and take your son and take him with you. And this marriage is nullified. The second Khalifa looks at him and he says, may Allah not keep me for a problem for which you are not there to help me with, Ya Abul Hassan. So Amir al-Mu'mineen, salamullahi alayh, with this ilm, with this knowledge, if you have such a person, would you want to follow anyone else? The example I gave today, Salat al-Jumu'ah, I said if there are 2 cardiologists in the city and you have equal access to either one of them, 2 cardiologists, one of them, or cardiac surgeons, people who do surgery on the heart, 2. One of them has 100% success rate. The other one has 50% success rate. Okay. You need to see one of them. Who would you choose? Honestly, think about it. 100%. There's no chance here. If he makes a mistake, 50%, my life is gone. I said even if the 100% guy charges double, a person would be willing to pay the double, but not risk the 50%. In this case, we're not talking about losing a heart and a life. We're talking about losing akhirah. Losing akhirah. You have Ali and you have others. And with Ali ibn Abi Talib, why would you want to follow any other? When he is the exemplar of perfection. And the human being is drawn towards perfection. So that is why it's important to follow Amirul Mu'mineen salamullahi alayhi. Because Allah orders, Rasulullah orders, and he's an exemplar of perfection.